Hello guys, how are you doing? First of all, before we start, make sure to scroll down and smash up that like button. That is the only thing I ask for the live stream, okay? Then I'm going to go through the comment section. We're going to take a look at some different altcoins. We're going to take a look at a little bit of everything. Okay guys, so first of all, just make sure to smash up that like button on your way in. And smash up that like button. All right, we are live. Okay, let me just go through the comment section. Having a little bit of a dippy action right now. The last hour or so, it looked like we're having a small recovery here. So are we going to go to much lower levels? Potentially we are. Potentially this hasn't been the breakout. Remember, this is something that we were talking about yesterday and also today, where we got this potential head and shoulder scenario, and we've seen Bitcoin, okay, you know, having this small consolidation here. This wasn't the correct breakout, okay? It wasn't a solid breakout. When you do have a lot of choppy candles like this, you want to see a couple of hourly candles, okay, here closing below this range, well below the $46,000, and then potentially any type of retracement would be a good, nice short opportunity, because this could easily have been a fake out to the downside. Okay, so let me just go here through the comment section quickly and say hello. Tadek says, come on. Nicholas, hey, how are you doing? Bear flag on the 1 hourly. Let's take a look at, potential bear flag on the 1 hourly. Okay, yeah, this is very much possible, because we do see, and it is probably just breaking out right now. Okay, we've got the immediate short-term trend here on the 1 hourly to the downside, and now we're having this kind of recovery. Okay, and this could be actually a bear flag, and we might continue to the downside on the 1 hourly. We can actually take a look at the 15-minute chart. Okay, let me just take a look at the 30-minute chart. This being a potential, it's not the most beautiful. It's not the most beautiful, but yes, you could arguably discuss it is a kind of a bear flag, right? If we do successfully break out from here, yes, we could have a continuation to the downside. Very, very possible. It's not the most beautiful one, in my opinion. Is the bottom in for BTC, says Bruce W. I'm not going to say the bottom is in right now, but I think we are close to it, at least for a potential big reversal, okay? Now, the reversal that we have, you know, it might be something like this in the next coming weeks. It might be something like this, and then we have a massive crash afterwards, okay? So this is something that we need to pay close attention. But there will be a big reversal soon. I'm not sure if the bottom is in right now, or we're actually going to retest the low 40k levels and then have a massive bounce. Okay, it's very, very difficult to say. If we dip lower, I'm extremely bullish. I'm going to go add to my long positions, guys. I'm starting some swing trade long positions here on Bybit. Now, it is very, very likely, okay? It is very likely that we will hit $45, $44, and even $42,000. But I am ready to add to my position. I've just started entering a long position right over here, okay? And yeah, basically because this scenario, according to my analysis, not because according to anyone's analysis. Remember, you should take, you know, a look at different analysts, so then you can get your point of view, okay? It doesn't matter who is wrong, who is right. You need to do your own analysis. In my analysis here, okay, you do not need to do the same thing that I do, okay? It's just an opinion that we are potentially going to go down to the 43 or even 42k levels, and then potentially get a massive bounce from there, okay, in the next coming days or coming weeks. So, yeah, that is my take on BTC. Overall, fear and greed index, guys, this is actually a pretty good indicator, you like it or not. Now, it's not extremely accurate, because we could be in fear and greed. We could be in fear, for, you know, a couple of months. Look what happened back over here in May. This could take ages, okay? We could be here for a month or two. But the reason why I do not think we're not going to be here for a month or two is because of the market cycle extension, okay? I'm still a strong believer about this, okay? First, second quarter, especially first quarter of 2022. I think is going to be bullish. I do like the theory that the market cycles are extending. So yeah, let's just go through the comment section here. FTT, please sir, let's take a look at FTT. This is the FTX token, right? If I'm correct. Let's take a look at this token, see what's going on. Right, let's go and zoom out on the daily chart. It's not doing extremely well right now. We did have something here. It seems like we had a pennant and a breakout that met the target there. Now, we did break out from this major resistance zone. Bounced a couple of times, okay? This is on the daily chart. You can see a couple of wicks retesting the low here. And then coming back up. And it seems like, you know, we could go out to the 4-hourly chart. And you can see here that this formed a double top pattern, which is extremely bearish. Right over here, right? So we do see the strong major resistance zone. Okay, at about the $63 on FTT, the FTX token. Consolidation, not the real breakout. Real breakout was here, then double top pattern. So I mean, what I want to say here is that this is a major level. I'm talking about the $64 range, because as soon as we broke below it, we did not manage to get above this range. As you can see here, we've got several retests, 3 retests here at this level to break resistance. So yeah, as long as we're well below this range, and it's not looking good for this cryptocurrency. And I am relatively bullish on the exchange tokens, definitely for the future, especially FTX, Binance, KuCoin token also will be doing well. All of these, you know, there will be another crypto mania. We do not know if it's going to be in the next coming weeks, next coming months, next coming years. It doesn't matter. But any buying, you know, any dips on these centralized exchanges, they are going to be here in the next coming years, and we do not know how, you know. They might be worth a lot more than what they are worth now, okay, if we were going to have that financial transition. So we're well below here the lows that we created in the summer. Now, what I do not like about this one is that we have technically, okay, looking at the daily, we could take a look at the weekly right now, but on the daily, it's not looking good. This is the weekly chart. Now, you could arguably discuss this. All of this is a massive uptrend. You don't have a solid higher low here. Okay, on the weekly, it does look like an entire uptrend. But if you go to the daily, you can clearly see here that you are losing here some higher lows on the FTT token. Okay, so you can arguably discuss it. This is a low. This one right over here is a low also, because you got a nice consolidation before the pump. So we are basically losing this low level right over here. And you can arguably discuss also for the FTX token, FTT token, that this what has been a head and shoulder pattern. I'm not sure if you can guys can see it, because if I zoom there, and we do connect the higher lows on the daily, okay, and you know you could arguably connect them a little bit better, something like this, okay, just getting the wicks and also part of the body candles, something like this, where you connect all of it. So you can clearly see after this consolidation, you have another one right over there, and you have another one right over here, creating this kind of head and shoulder pattern, right? So this has been broken. It has been acting as heavy resistance. Now we're just losing the lows here. So it's not looking good for this token. A lot of the cryptos are retesting the summer lows, and a lot of them will continue to go down to retest them, okay? So look at this. We do have a potential projected move on the FTX token all the way down to the low $20 levels, low $20. Yeah, this could happen. We might, you know, just have a little bit of a cascade fall. Now, if we do manage to come back up this range, which is the $45, $46, where we do have a very heavy resistance, it has been heavy support, this consolidation there, this consolidation right over here, then it's going to start to be looking okay. And you know, looking at the weekly, it is possible that you are still creating, you know, a weekly macro higher low, because on the weekly, you know, there's no higher lows here. This is all a big impulse, really. And, you know, you have created higher highs. Is this going to be a higher low? I mean, this is the thing. All depending on the kind of retracement. But we do have a potential retest of the summer lows here with this potential head and shoulder pattern on the daily. Okay, so yeah, stay cautious with this one. Not looking great. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the comment section. What's up, David? How are you doing? Hey, Andy Pandy, says Lauren. How are you doing? Hello. Rahali, thank you, bro. Was waiting for your analysis. Thank you, man. Maximum pain incoming, says Bartos. Totid, how are you doing? Yeah, probably max pain still to come. It is very possible. It is very possible. Maybe yes, maybe not. I mean, I would like to see, you know, when you have a lot of selling pressure and a lot of, you know, panic selling, it usually happens relatively fast, okay? Just like what happened here. This only took, you know, a couple of weeks to absolutely come all the way down here. Now, we've had 1 week over here of a little bit of a breather, right? A little bit of sideways action. Now, yeah, I'm not too sure if we are going to see max pain. You know, max pain would be coming all the way back down to the 30k levels, right? Yeah, something is telling me inside of me that you know, a potential reversal is coming soon. We are still technically creating higher lows. Remember, guys, I'll be extremely bearish as soon as we start breaking 40k levels with a weekly close below this range. Then we are technically in a starting a macro bearish trend. But yeah, till then, not too bearish yet. Why all crypto YouTubers all open their mouth? Very good question. Right, let's take a look at Cardano. Cardano straight away. You've got some people here want me to take a look at Cardano. Let's take a look at Cardano straight away. And, you know, supposedly there's bullish news, but if there's a bearish, you know, market sentiment, it doesn't matter what news you got for Cardano. You know, we've got Cardano with these decentralized exchanges and also interoperability. You know, they can already use ERC20s on their network. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, good news is not going to pump the market. You know, market sentiment right now is extremely bearish. So my take on Cardano here is possible retest of the summer lows, which is the $1 area. Okay, we talked about this yesterday, and I think it's very, very likely that we might just, you know, be trading at about $1 in the next coming days. It might take a few days. So still a little bit more pain for the altcoins. And one of the reasons why is because of the Bitcoin dominance. Now, Bitcoin dominance had a small bounce, okay, since last couple of days. We were trading just at 40% levels, currently traded at 42% just a few hours ago. So I think there might be a little bit of a relief rally here in the next coming days. It is very, very possible. Now, this is not going to be good for altcoins, especially if Bitcoin does come back down to retest the low 40k levels, just like we did on the 4th of December. So it is possible that we will have that kind of price action for Bitcoin in the next coming days. Okay, it is very, very possible where we will have a little bit of another kind of a waterfall event here in the next coming days. Now, it's not guaranteed, but I do see this happening. I've seen this kind of price action, and it does, you know, finally come back down to retest the low levels. And this is potentially where I am expecting a massive relief bounce, okay, and a proper strong one. Now, I'm not sure if the 42k levels is going to come. In my opinion, according to my analysis and what I see on the market, is that we will find a really big bounce soon enough. You know, I'm not sure how low we can go, but we will have a massive, massive bounce in the market. at some point in the next coming days, week or two. Okay, we do not know if it's going to happen today, tomorrow, if it's going to happen next week, but some kind of massive bounce is coming, going well above $52,000, $53,000. We just do not know when it's coming. It's definitely coming in between, this week and next week, 2 weeks at the latest, in my opinion. So yeah, that is my analysis, guys. You can think whatever you want. I'm just giving you my opinion. All crypto and stocks are down. Relax. Yes, Dent, please. Dent coin. Long time since I haven't heard about this one, guys, but it is pretty irrelevant right now. Taking a look at a lot of the altcoins, Dent right now. I think Dent does have a chance to come down to retest the summer lows, which is just above the 0.001 cent level. I think we are potentially targeting the summer lows for a lot of the cryptos. Broken major structure, broken the last higher low, which is this one over here. We got high low, we got higher low. We are currently breaking that higher low. It's just a lot of the cryptos are just getting a little bit crushed here. So yeah, my potential target here for Dent in the immediate short term is retesting the summer lows. Very, very likely. Totally breaking structure here. You haven't got even a higher high from the lower time frames. A lot of the altcoins will get crushed. Okay, will continue to the downside. Especially if Bitcoin does go down. We can see Bitcoin going sideways and maybe the dominance going up of Bitcoin. Altcoins will still be going down. So yeah, just stay a little bit cautious with some altcoins. Cardano has no dApps. I mean, Cardano it's a promise of a project. Okay, I am bullish in Cardano, but I think they're just lagging behind a lot of things. Thanks for your updates, brother. Yasin, thank you very much for being a great supporter. Andy, look at Doge. Yeah, it seems like Elon Musk has pumped Doge, right? We can take a look at Dogecoin. Suddenly we've seen a massive pump on Doge, but yeah, it's just a massive pump in the immediate short term, coming straight back down after this pump. Now, is this a sign of a bottom for Dogecoin? Well, I mean, it could. Maybe 16 cent range has been the bottom, where it actually hit 13 cent just a few days ago. But this one's already retesting the summer lows, and that was extremely fearful. Okay, extremely fearful. Are we going to be managing to break the summer lows? When there was extreme fear at this range. We are at the lowest point of the fears right now, or are we going to have a relief rally here in the immediate short term? Well, I've been calling for relief rallies for a lot of the altcoins that are retesting the summer lows and going slightly below it. This is a clear sign of stop hunts, okay, where you do dip slightly below the summer lows, and then you get a relief bounce, okay? It is very, very likely to happen to a lot of the altcoins. A lot of the altcoins, and especially the good projects, are not, in my opinion, going to successfully break the summer lows and continue a downtrend, okay? It's just a sign of people that have been over leveraging here during September and October, and you just get a stop hunt here for dipping below the summer lows, okay? There are more bearish people right now than bullish. So yeah, we usually have to try and go against the herd, right? So and most of the herd right now is bearish. So so yeah, I've taken a look at ADA already. Dogecoin getting a little bit of a relief rally here, a bounce. I think Elon Musk must have tweeted something. Can we just confirm that? We can confirm right now. Let's take a look at Elon Musk, see if he's had a tweet of Dogecoin. I think he has. Tesla will make some merch buyable with Doge and see how it goes. So yeah, he posted this 4 hours ago. So yeah, I mean, look at that's the effect that Doge has had right now on the market. He only posted this 4 hours ago, and yeah, basically it did started pumping 4 hours ago. So yeah, that's what we got for Dogecoin. Massive pump, massive buying pressure here with volume because of that tweet. So yeah, we've got the why the market, Doge market has pumped. There we go. We got it right there because of this guy. Whoever got him. Because of Elon Musk tweeting about Doge. Guys, also, this is something very interesting. I'm going to go through the comment section right now. Paper hands conviction at its lowest point since October 2015 bear market. This makes me extremely bullish because retail usually sells at a bottom range, okay? When people just get tired, okay? When they see multi-monthly bear sentiment and they just give up, and they usually give up at very low levels. And yes, we are at very low levels right now since from the high, okay? If the high is 69k, you know, we're over 20k below the highs. And yeah, the last time we've seen these levels where paper hands have been selling has been in October 2015, which was almost the low of the bear market, or 2015-16. And also the December 2018 lows was the exact low, and this was the lowest part where paper hands were selling Bitcoin. And we are seeing those levels right now. Same levels, okay? Even lower levels than December of 2018. Now, usually, lot of the retailers buy the top, okay? They buy the top. Now, we have seen some FOMO back in April, okay? Where we did see a spike on a lot of retailers that were getting in the market for the last 6 months buying Bitcoin, okay? This is this Blue Mountain that we had. They usually buy the top. This is what usually happens, okay? Now, are retail going to be smarter than institutions? I don't think so. Will it be? Maybe yes, maybe not, but it's not usually like this. And you can see the spikes here in the blue. This means that retail FOMO kicks in when we have a massive blow off top, right? When people, they're really digging into these and Bitcoin and crypto. So we have seen some FOMO, okay, back in April, okay. We were seeing a lot of altcoins exploding, a lot of these meme coins also, but nothing seen like we had back in late 2017, and also part of the 2013 peaks that we've had here. So yeah, I mean, something is telling me that you know, this is actually going to happen, where first, second quarter will be bullish for Bitcoin, and a lot of the altcoins, they will have some kind of recovery. A lot of the altcoins, in my opinion, are going to die off. We've seen altcoins from back in 2017 that they did a massive rally, and they haven't done even, you know, a 10% of the actual pump. You know, Nano is one of them. A lot of the altcoins haven't reached the all-time high of 2017, and they're just going to die off, guys. It's just like that. A lot of the altcoins are going to die off, even though Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some altcoins do continue a bull run in the first quarter of 2022. A lot of the altcoins are just going to die off, guys, and you need to understand this. A lot of the top 50, you know, cryptos from the top 50, a lot of them are just going to go down to the top 100, top 200, and a lot of them are going to mostly disappear. Bears took over. It's over, bulls. Get ready for winter, says Rod Gomez. Yeah, I mean, very similar sentiment. And, you know, I'm not sure if you guys know this guy, Superman. Last time this guy got bearish, it was the bottom. I'm not sure. He's saying time to cash out all cryptos. Last time this guy was bearish and posted a video, he actually deleted his channel, by the way. He actually deleted his channel. And I mean, I've seen this, and this is a sign for me that it is ultra bullish, guys, that we're very close to the bottom, in my opinion. Okay, guys, this is only my opinion. Last time this guy, he said, I'm quitting crypto. I can't take it anymore. I'm not sure what bottom it was, but we were at the bottom. It wasn't May. It must have been after the summer of 2020. Because he made a completely new channel, And he actually, on the day of his post, that he said he was quitting crypto because he can't stand it anymore because it was looking bearish and bearish after we had a small DeFi run up on the summer of 2020. He actually called the bottom when he posted his video when he was quitting crypto. It was the bottom. We were pumping since he posted that video. And now he's posted a video of time to cash out all cryptos, urgent. Yeah, I mean, also we got Chico Crypto. I'm not sure if you guys follow Chico Crypto. He is calling for a potential bottom now. A potential bear market also. And he got really bearish at some point, and we started pumping. That was also true. I'm going to try and get those videos together, guys, because it is super important. Okay, we got a couple of YouTubers, saying bear market and I quit or whatever, and then I want to show you with those videos. I was trying to look for the Superman one, but it was a video that he deleted from his old channel. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of hard work to find that. But I'm going to get the exact date where he posted, I'm quitting because crypto is dead. And crypto started pumping like crazy for the next few months. So yeah, there's some things, it's important to see a lot of people bearish. It is very important to see a lot of people bearish. That is for sure. Right. Queremos opio. Yeah, a lot of people want hopium. I'm going to give you some hopium right over here. This guy will be bullish all the way down to 20k levels. I don't think we are going to go down to 20k. I don't think it is very, very possible. It's insane. I love how much bearishness there is right now. It is absolutely great. Mark Dutch, what's up, my crypto legends? Welcome to the live stream. This looks like a big redistribution, Andy. How does one come online after Bitcoin? Makes no sense what you're saying, says John. Okay. Buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yeah, they're the most solid ones, that is for sure. Right. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Right, I have Emil saying, hey Andy, just tuned in, was wondering if you can share your opinion. I went in heavy late August in VETs, XRP, ADA, and since then my portfolio suffers. No alt season seems to be ahead. There will be some kind of alt season, okay, but a lot of the cryptos are not going to make it, okay? A lot of the cryptos are not going to make it. Only the big solid one, the layer ones, maybe layer twos also, something like Matic. What are the gaming, NFTs, the gaming industry, metaverse, a lot of them are gonna pump like crazy. It's like DeFi of the summer of 2020. We had a DeFi summer back here. Bitcoin was going sideways, here in July and August, June, July. Bitcoin pumped, and then we saw a massive DeFi summer. No, sorry, it wasn't here. It was here. And when we saw, there was a little bit of pumpy action for Bitcoin, but a lot of the altcoins here back in July and August, such as Synthetics, Aave, a lot of these altcoins were exploding, and they didn't do that well right now. They didn't do very well on this, September, October pump. But we saw Metaverse. We've seen a lot of these altcoins, gaming projects, and Metaverse absolutely exploding here in September and October, even part of November. It's not the same. It's not the same. A lot of the altcoins are just going to go sideways and consolidate. ADA, I'm not sure if ADA will manage to recover. Vechain. There's something about Vechain, and if you want, I know a lot of people are screaming for Vechain to hit $1. If Vechain is going to go to $1, it means it's going to equal the market capitalization or even go higher of the actual supply chain industry, and this is it's impossible. It just can't happen. Vechain supposedly is to track supply chain. And if you want Vechain to go to $1, like the Vechain army says, it's it's not going to happen because the entire supply chain would have to equal the market capitalization if VeChain were at $1, if you can understand. So realistic price for VeChain would be 50 cents and 75 cents, and I think it won't be anytime soon. So this is something we mentioned. I hold some VeChain. I think it's 5% of my portfolio. It's been my best buy. I bought VeChain when it was at 0.0029 cents back in March of 2020. I bought it at the crash, at the Black Swan event. So yeah, I'm still well above a 10x on my VeChain. But I think $1 is just not going to be possible for VeChain anytime soon. It might, all depending on inflation in the next coming years. But yeah, a lot of them, XRP has been such a bad performer. I mean, Emil, the cryptos that you're talking about are just, they're not the best cryptos, if you ask me. Even though they have huge armies, XRP has been a very, very poor performer for the last, the last few years. I mean, well, this rally, it did a 10x, which is good, while other ones did a 50, 100x, such as Solana, Phantom, all these big projects. I know XRP has been having problems with the SEC. It's just XRP, I think, is one of them that will do well, but it's going to be in the future. But anyway, you have to buy in when there's blood in the market, and there is blood in the market right now. It's great time to start accumulating, guys, for the next run up. When is that run up going to come? We do not know, but you want to start accumulating because there will be one. Andy, will you check Doge? Yeah, I've just checked Doge already. We saw a pump on Doge. I'm not sure if this is a sustainable pump because we can see Elon Musk. Every time this guy posts something about Doge, you have a massive pump and then a massive dump. Is this going to be the start of Dogecoin pumping? Maybe. I mean, we do not know. But the pump of Doge has been created because of Elon Musk, okay? Is it a sign of the bottom and we're going to start pumping? Maybe, yes. I do not know. But we're just retesting the summer lows here. Usually you don't, I don't see this market breaking successfully the summer lows. The amount of fear that there was here, I think, could the fear be stronger? Only if the S&P goes lower and, we have a really big Black Swan event. Avax, please, Andy, look forward to the channel every day, man. Cheers. Ian Gazard, thank you very much, guys. I'm giving you my opinion. You can unsubscribe if you're a massive bear, but I've never actually been a bear just yet on Bitcoin. Not yet, okay? If you have been here for over 6 months on the channel, we talked about this already when we started crashing in May about the cycles lengthening, the extension of the market. We have incredible on-chain data that is, strong signs that the bear market is not in yet, guys. It is not in. So yeah, let's take a look at Avax straight away. Avax. We're going to take a look at it on this one. I think Avax will doing insanely well. After we are getting supported very nicely from the September highs. Correction has been brutal already. It is possible that Avax is finding a bottom here just at $75 range, okay? It is very, very possible. We are starting to see some pretty nice bullish divergence here where we do have the price action making slightly lower lows and the RSI is making higher lows right over here. So it's pointing out that a potential reversal here is coming very soon for Avax. I think this is looking pretty bullish, all right? RSI on the 4 hourly printing bullish divergence. We have a very solid support level. It's been solid resistance. We're talking about the $75 range. getting several bounces as support right over here. Now, I would like to see the VPVR here on Avax, if you can excuse me. Let's go on the daily, zoom in here a little bit and take a look at the VPVR here. 1 second. Yeah, we don't have too much solid volume here on the VPVR. Well, we do actually, yeah. $70 range is a very solid level here, where we do have this spike, okay? So maybe a little bit of volatility dipping below $70, dipping below $75, sorry, is possible. We've got a massive consolidation range over here that should be holding very nicely as support. Yeah, everything's pointing out that we are potentially going to get a reversal, okay? Very, very possible. This sideways action is great. These slightly lower lows is great. You know, this very much reminds me of the summer of the summer just about 6 months ago, when we did have the crash, okay? Slightly lower lows over here, starting to see some bullish divergence. Let me just take a look here at the not the VPR, sorry, so the RSI. Where you are potentially there was no bullish divergence here. What, just right over here, right there, lower lows there, higher lows, and you have sideways action and then starting to be bullish. Reversal is possible for Avax. Remember, all of these layer 1 projects will be having a very strong reversal. I think, you know, Solana, Avax, Phantom, all of these smart contract platforms, layer 1 blockchain projects will be surviving, okay? They will be surviving. A lot of the gaming projects also. So what about Solana? Solana got a massive hit. We can take a look at Solana straight away. Let's take a look at Solana. Now, we do have on Solana a potential scenario here, which is coming all the way down to the $1.20 range. And the reason why is because of this head and shoulder. We got a head and shoulder right over there. We got a solid support, which was the $1.80 level, and has been broken. Yeah, we could see much lower levels on Solana. Our next major strong support would be around about that $1.20, $1.25. So yeah, that's what we got on Solana. But I do see it recovering, okay? If we do slightly go sideways to the downside and sideways, I do see a little bit of choppy action and a potential strong recovery on Solana. A lot of good, cool projects, especially gaming projects, are getting built on Solana. Yeah, I do see that Solana ecosystem getting a pretty good recovery. No. Right. If you don't mind, let's take a look at Polkadot. Yes, let's take a look at Polkadot straight away. Polkadot is holding by a thread right now. Let me just go to the daily, and we can get the VPVR out of the way for Polkadot. But yeah, we don't need the VPVR right now for this one. Let's just zoom in here on the chart, and we can take a look at Polkadot, and we are basically holding by a thread here from this low. Okay, this is a very, very solid low. It was a very strong support level back here in March and April, as you can see. Also resistance here and here, and as soon as we successfully went above this range, it's been support ever since then. Now, if we do lose this level, we could see a major crash on Polkadot. We're just basically holding by a thread right now from the last low, okay, which is this one. It is round about that $25 range. This is currently where we are at right now. We could see a little bit of teasiness here, a little bit of volatility, and actually continue to the upside. But if we close a very strong daily candle below the $25, I think it is likely that we might see a pretty sharp correction down to the summer lows on Polkadot. So yeah, it's not going to be looking too good. Yeah, not the best price action we got right now on Polkadot, breaking major structure, holding by a thread from this last lower high. So yeah, Polkadot is one of them that in the next coming days we're going to see if it's going to be saved. If it's going to be saved on or from retesting the $10 range. Because if we do lose $25, it is very, very likely that we might retest $10 if we do lose this level. Okay, so yeah, that's what we got for Polkadot. Not looking too great. Right, let's take a look at first of all, let's all smash up that like button. We've got 300 viewers right now, so we can make it to 200 likes. Should I wait for Polkadot to come to the $20 range? Can you advise? I'm not going to give any advice here, but we might see some volatility here. Okay, I think there are two scenarios here for Polkadot. We either, because we are getting held pretty nicely. Last time we got last time we held this support was when we were right over here. We had a massive bounce from here. Now there is a possibility that you might see some slightly volatility here below $25 and not successfully breaking it, and then actually having a trend reversal. So only if we do see a nice, daily candle hitting all the way down the $20 range is when I'm going to be a little bit bearish, and we might see lower levels on Polkadot. But if you ask me, if you are bullish on Polkadot for the mid-long term, these are already starting to be buying levels, okay? I do see Polkadot being a coin of over $100 in the future. So if you want to start buying, now is the good time. Don't wait for lower levels because they might not come. And then if you do have, say you have $1,000 to invest, put $100, get 4 Polkadot. If you come down to, $15 in the next coming weeks, then you can put another $100. If you come lower, put another $100. But you can dollar cost averaging, on your favorite crypto. Don't wait for the you're never going to catch the bottom. I'm going to tell you that right now, or the top. So dollar cost average is just, I've been dollar cost averaging into a lot of altcoins since 2018, and I started heavily in 2019. So yeah, and I'm still dollar cost averaging in. Portfolio just goes up and down. It goes up and down every single time. It is what it is. But in the long run, it will be going up. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. 200 zombies just thinking of their own interest and can't answer one question from fellow traders. So sad. Just yes or no. Did you see the BTC analysis or what? Waiting for Andy. Lauren, let me know in the comment section what is going on. Did you not see the I can take a look at Bitcoin right away if you want. I think Lauren has missed out on my BTC analysis. But yeah, I'll take a look at Matic straight away, Shrida. On Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the leader, guys. Bitcoin is the leader. If we start seeing Bitcoin doing well, we're going to see a lot of the altcoins doing well. Not all of them, but a lot of them, yes. A lot of them are going to stay in these levels for ages. A lot of them are just going to die off, guys. This is what happens to a lot of the altcoins. Not on the bullish projects, okay? Chainlink. Chainlink is one of them that I think is going to do extremely well. Chainlink will go above $100. It's just going to be in the future. I do not know when. So solid projects I like to hold, okay? I don't sell when they pump. I don't sell when they dump. I potentially will add to them if they do dump. I'm not going to add on Chainlink because I do have a pretty good bag that I'm happy with to hold in the long run. Bitcoin analysis. I mean, I'm in some long positions, guys. You know, I'm in some long positions, and if we do drop down to 43, 42k levels, and I am very much potentially expecting that kind of price action where we do have this kind of, you know, action here to the downside, retesting the low 40 levels, I will be adding to my position. If you are interested in trading, you got the best bonus down below for Bybit, okay? It's up to $4,100 worth of bonus with my link in the description, okay? For any newcomers, anyone that is interested in trading and that he is experienced. I got both of the tutorials down below also. But one of the main reasons I think that we are close to the bottom is because of the amount of buying pressure that there is. And because of the fear and greed index, guys. The last time we were at these levels, okay, was back in June and July. We were a couple of months here around the extreme fear and fear. What comes after that? And, you know, the good thing, and this is super important to know also, guys, that when we trade, when there's extreme fear in the market, okay, the last few times that there has been a fear and extreme fear, the market hasn't actually dipped much lower from the start of the extreme fear. Okay, so we can see extreme fear here starting back in May. Let me just take a look at the look right here. Okay, back in May we started extreme fear. This is when people are fearful. You know, how many people were calling for bear market back in May? You know, we're not going to come back to all-time highs. You know, 2 months after, we were smashing all-time highs. Yes, of course, we came back down. You know, this is how the market works. But extreme fear, we were hovering here for about 2 months or so, okay? Slightly more than 2 months. What happened when we were at extreme fear? We were just bouncing between 30,000 and 40,000. Yeah, we went slightly below 30,000 to around about 29k, okay? But we didn't come lower. There was extreme fear in the market, and the market wasn't actually going to lower levels. We were just going sideways. When was the next time that we had fear and greed? Fear, sorry. It was here at fear 20. It was at extreme fear for just a day or two, I think. 21, then fear, and then extreme fear again. So it was around about a week or so. Okay, around about a week. When did the extreme fear started here? Because it went to fear on the 12th of September, and then went to extreme fear on the 22nd. Let's take a look at the 22nd. And this is on the weekly chart. Let's go to the daily. Let's go to the daily chart. Okay, 22nd, right over here, just after the 21st. 22nd was the first day of extreme fear in the market, okay, back in September. What happened when there was extreme fear sentiment? The market actually just went sideways for over a week. It only went sideways. So what is happening right now is that we are at extreme fear. We've been over a week right now at extreme fear range. Fear, extreme fear, fear, extreme fear. Just by looking at what happens when we reach these levels, the market just goes sideways. There is uncertainty in the market, and you know, we can check out this. You know, we've got extreme fear, sideways action, a little bit to the downside. Yes, of course. Extreme fear right over here. What happened when we started the extreme fear? Did we go to much lower levels? And the answer is no for those people. The answer is no. Could we come lower? Yes, of course. But looking at you know, the data and the sentiment, last time we had this sentiment, you know, market didn't go much lower from the start of the extreme fear sentiment, which was, you know, in this case, was it the 4th of December? Yeah, it must have been the 4th of December. We were already at 25, which is extreme fear already. Yeah. So yeah, when we started the 25 and we did hit just above $41,000. So my take, just by looking at this kind of analysis, is that we could reach $52,000, but we are not going to break successfully this low over here. the $41,000 range, okay? But my take is that, yeah, we could hit it, okay? So whoever's thinking that I'm not bearish in the immediate short term, that we could hit 53, 52,000, even 43, 42, $41,000 range in the next coming days is totally wrong. I do believe that this could happen. This could happen because you usually do retest the lows or retest or very close to retest the lows, because you see extreme fear right over there. You do actually retest the lows several times and then pump. You have extreme fear right over there. You kind of come down close to retest the lows and then pump. So I wouldn't be surprised of us to actually dip down to those levels. So yeah, that's my take on BTC. Slightly bearish in the short term. I think I'm pretty bullish for the next coming weeks. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure a few of us missed that. I just said waiting for Andy until 1517. Yeah, okay. You're very welcome, Lauren. I know you're an insane supporter. So yeah, anytime. This is a pretty cool analysis, okay? I think it's pretty important for us. You know, even though if you're bearish or bullish, it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't really matter. And what we need to understand, I know a lot of the altcoins, guys, just don't pay attention to altcoins right now. You don't need to pay attention to altcoins. Seriously, we need to pay attention to Bitcoin and Ethereum, who are the leaders of the market, guys. We need to pay attention to the leaders of the market, and also the S&P 500 or the traditional stocks, Dow Jones, S&P. It doesn't matter. We need to pay attention to them, because if Bitcoin starts getting a massive reversal and starts having a lot of pumpy action, then we can take a look at altcoins. Altcoins usually lag behind Bitcoin a few days or even a few weeks. So, you know, taking a look at altcoins now is a little bit, it's just not worth it, because we need to take a look at the Bitcoin situation. And this, I can't stress this enough. It is super important to just focus on Bitcoin, traditional stocks, market sentiment in general worldwide. We forget about these mid-cap altcoins and low-cap altcoins, because if Bitcoin drops 3% or 4%, they're going to drop 20%. And it's super important, guys. I appreciate you, Lauren, for your massive support. Thank you very much. You're just awesome, says Canada first. Thank you very much. Super chat. I'm going to take a look at super chat straight away. Thank you very much, Mark Dutch, for letting me know. What do you think we could expect following the Fed meeting on Wednesday? I think this is tomorrow, right? Right. I think there's a meeting on. I need to take a look at the news. I'm not sure. I think they're going to say inflation is high and it will continue. Interest rates are going to still be low, and I think the traditional stock market, the S&P 500, is going to have a little bit of pump action because of this. I think it's going to have a pump action because of it. Okay. So I think that it is tomorrow. I'll have to take a look at the news. Let me take a look at the super chat first, and IOTX also. Sorry about that. Thanks, Bitoy Work. Opinion on VRA, my guy. VRA, technical analysis, right? Bitoy Work, thank you very much for the super chat. Let's take a look at VRA on the chart for sure, always. Right, VRA, I mean, there's only one reason why I think this one will potentially not retest the summer lows. Apart that it is a pretty cool bullish project, is that we are really far away from the summer lows. Okay, summer lows is just below 1 cent. And we are creating higher lows, even though we broke this structure. We do have a very strong support level at 2.5 cents. It's been a very strong resistance and support. Now, does it mean it needs to hold? No, it doesn't. But I think this is one of those altcoins that will maintain potentially the bullish structure if we do see Bitcoin getting a massive bounce. So most bearish case scenario here for this cryptocurrency, VRA. And VRA is, I mean, I can't remember right now. Let me just take a quick look on VRA, but it is in the veracity in the gaming industry. Okay, entertainment video. I think, yeah, this one is one of them that will be doing pretty good if we do not lose the lows here. And I don't think it's going to be lost. I think we could have a little bit of volatility here, slightly below the 2.5 cents. But this one will maintain that bullish structure still of higher lows. Yeah, I think so. I think this one very much looks like we've got a spinning top over here. A kind of a large doji, log leg doji, and this is usually indecisive moment. You know, you could see some candles to the downside, but it does usually sign of a potential trend reversal. Okay, it doesn't mean it has to have a trend reversal in the immediate short term. It just says potentially it could have a trend reversal soon, or depending on the sentiment. Thanks for the super chat. Let's take a look at IOTX straight away. IOTX. It's still holding this level. It's still holding this level, and IOTX is another one that I think is going to have a very strong bounce from this level. Not financial advice, but the reason why I think that this is an insane buying opportunity is because of the massive volume that we have here on just bounce. This is classic technical analysis. Okay, let me just get. We don't need the RSI here really, but when you have IOTX having this massive pump with this massive volume, this correction over here with slightly any volume at all, then we have a massive pumpy action right there, and then the correction also has really low volume. We're starting to see signs that we are potentially bottoming out for IOTX. I see a 2x on this one, almost guaranteed. Okay, almost guaranteed 2x, and it's hard to say. It's hard to say because of the sentiment right now. Okay, I know the sentiment is bearish, but I'm just going with the volume and the buying pressure that there is right now on IOTX. And when you have this kind of volume, and you have this kind of volume backing up, look where we are consolidating. I mean, this is, for me, this is screaming that we are going to have a massive bounce in the next coming days. Could we slightly dip below 10 cents? Yes, we could. But I don't see a successful breakout and continuing to the downside on IOTX, especially of these massive beastie moves, okay, with this amount of volume. It's just, I see us getting massive support just at that 10 cent level. So that is my take on IOTX. Last time we did see this kind of price action, it was right over here. Is the sentiment different now? Maybe yes. When we see this consolidation with no volume, what can you expect is a massive pump. And this could take days, okay? It might take a week or so. We might be still printing quite several candles. But the more candles we do print here consolidating, with low volume, the better. The more chances, in my opinion, you are going to have a massive reversal. So that's what I got for IOTX. Keeping it simple, guys. We do not need much indicators here. Just a little bit of price action, to the upside. You are still creating higher lows on the daily. This is the last higher low over here, which is the 5 cent level, very far away from that range. We'll go to the weekly. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Slightly volatility below 10 cents is possible, but I do see a potential bounce very soon for IOTX. That is my opinion on this one. Okay, can you take a look at Super Chat? Yes, of course, I will take a look at Super Chat straight away. Opinion on VRA. Yeah, I've taken a look at VRA already, giving you my opinion NTA on that. When are we going to have a reversal, says Kron. That's a very good question. That's a very good question. All depending on which one, you know, we need to focus on Bitcoin. And I think reversal is coming soon. Maybe not by the end of December. I think the reason why the price is getting a little bit pushed to the downside is because of tax reasons. They want to finish the year with BTC being at very low levels, and you know, but I do see a potential reversal in Q1 of 2022. Okay, January I think is going to be a bullish month. Let's take a look at Super Farm. Why not? I mean, taking a look at altcoins right now is a little bit. It doesn't really matter. There is a pretty good level here on Super Farm right there. We've got a descending wedge right here. Take out of the way. These small patterns can take out of the way. Let me just zoom in here on Super Farm because we are actually trading at a very important level on Super Farm, which is this major consolidation. We can go to the daily chart better. And if you are bullish on Super Farm, the $1 levels is a pretty good buying point. Okay, Super Farm has been trading above $4. So if you are bullish on this one, you know, it's still technically creating higher lows over here. You could see some slightly volatility below $1 in my opinion, but it is at a solid major support range. I think this has been a massive accumulation zone. So I think we're just not going to successfully come down here to these levels. All of these people giving up, all of these people that have been buying July, June, August, you know, September, are they giving up? Are they giving up? I mean, I just don't think so. I don't think so. I think Super Farm is still. These are the moments you want to become bullish, guys. You don't want to become bullish right over there and get dumped on. You want to become bullish while you're coming down. Okay. Ultimate low here for Super Farm is the 30-cent level. I don't think we are going to successfully get below this higher low over here. Okay, so could we come below $1? Yes, and hit, you know, 80-70 cent range? Yes, of course. It is very possible that this could happen, but you are still technically creating a macro bullish trend here on the daily since the summer, because you're not printing a lower high, and a lot of the altcoins are printing lower highs and are retesting the summer lows. But yeah, we've seen this before on Bitcoin. Okay, we've seen this before on Bitcoin, and you know, this is the scary scenario that we could expect. Okay, and I do not expect this. This is the most scary scenario that we could expect, where we retest the lows here. And this is what is happening to a lot of coins. You've seen, you know, September, October maybe. And we've seen this. You're going to see a relief rally and then back down again. And this is what we do not want to see. So that's why, you know, Chainlink is retesting the lows. What other altcoins are retesting the lows? Theta is retesting the lows of the summer. Chainlink is retesting the lows of the summer. So, you know, it is creating kind of a bearish trend. But when you take a look at Ethereum, you know, and Bitcoin, you know, we are still much closer than the all-time highs in the case of Ethereum than the summer lows. So this is, you know, this is one of those cryptos, one of the Ethereum basically, and one of the most important ones, just to see that, you know, there's no bearish trend just yet happening right now. Right. Exactamundo, how are you doing, Attic? Jacob says we're going to 2K or 200K. Oh my goodness, it's just insane how many people are so bearish. It is insane how, you know, people were so bullish back here in October and actually November. And yeah, no. We shall see, guys. We shall see. I'm just showing you my tools, okay? Why should I be bearish at a very, you know, end of a massive trend here to the downside, you know? I got my theories. And I mean, no one's going to change them unless the only thing what is going to change me being bearish is breaking $40,000 to the downside. Then I do know that any recovery is going to be bearish, you know. If we do break $40,000 strongly here on the strong weekly close, then I know that it is very certain that all these recoveries are going to fail. They are going to be pretty bearish. But till then, yeah, it's just, guys, if you know, to be in a bear market, you need to print lower lows and lower highs. Last lower high, if you take a look at the daily or the weekly, daily, it doesn't matter. It's this one is the last high here. Next one will determine if we are going to create a lower high or not. The last lower high is this one, is the 40k levels. If we break it below this range and come up and come back down, lower low and lower high, bear market right there. Guys, we just hit all-time high last month. We haven't had time to create a lower high here. This is for all the bearish people. I mean, it's just not yet bearish. Dexa, please. I can take a look at Dexa. What is this crypto? Right, we don't have here much. What is this? Dexa. There's not much price data here. 692 on CoinGecko. It is just going sideways right now. We haven't got too much price data here. Dexa USDT. Yeah, we haven't got too much price data, unfortunately, but it's just going sideways for the last few months. BTC will reach 17K, says Joshua. Yeah, probably not. I'm not sure. I don't think we'll go that low. Let's take a look at SHIB TA, please, Andy. Shiba Inu. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. Long time no see Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu US dollar here on FTX. Shiba Inu is actually holding very nicely this major support level. I think Shiba Inu is going to be one of those altcoins that actually survives a massive altcoin bear market. Shiba Inu will be one of them that actually does start pumping like crazy. Because of the community, because of the things that they are doing. We're still holding. I mean, this looks pretty bullish for me. We are starting to go sideways here on top of a major resistance, and we can take a look at volume. I mean, I have to say, guys, this is looking like it's a buying opportunity. You cannot come bearish when you go down and you start going sideways. It's just common sense, guys. I do not need any indicators or no bearish or no one, no bearish tweets to find out that this is potentially a good buying opportunity, because we are finding a floor here. We are bouncing at the top of this major volume with candlestick, with this consolidation. We're actually getting a very strong floor here, and we are potentially going to reverse in the next coming weeks. It's not going to be today and it's not going to be tomorrow, and you could see a little bit of volatility to the downside, but it very much looks like that we are potentially going to bottom out here. just because of the sideways action that we're having for the last few days. I would like to see a little bit of confirmation, a little bit of pumpy action here, starting to create slightly higher lows on the daily, and then we could potentially become bullish on this one, on Shiba Inu. I mean, it's not. I don't need any indicators to know that we are potentially going to reverse here. Price action, easy stuff. Audios. Let's take a look at Audios. Hey Andy, what about Polkadot? I've taken a look at Polkadot. 1 Earl Grey. Mark Dutch, thank you for the insane support. Right, I've got quite a few altcoins here. Can we take a look at TLM? TLM also. Let's take a look at TLM. Is this Alien Worlds? I think got holding by a thread here still. We got Alien Worlds here. TLM. Still in an uptrend. It's extremely volatile. Okay, let me just get some stuff out of the way here because this is just extremely volatile. It's crazy the volatility that this one has. But we are basically hitting higher lows here on TLM. Yeah, I know it's a gaming project. I'm not sure how the development is going. Is there a lot of people playing the actual game? Is the game live or not? I have no idea. I know it's a gaming project on the Binance Smart Chain. And looking at this chart, still no signs of bearishness just yet. It is just about to trigger a bearish trend by losing these higher lows. Summer lows is all the way down here at 6.5 cents, very far away from this level. I think like a lot of the gaming projects are going to hold. They are going to hold. And this one might hold pretty nicely. If you are bullish in this project, you know, it is starting to be a good buying zone right now. It is starting to be a good buying zone in this correction, in my opinion. Right, let's take a look at, I've got in a lot of altcoins here. I'm good with sideways for now. I can accumulate. There's nothing wrong with a little sideways, says Dude Ohio. Yes, exactly. Very much true. TVK, please, sir. Right, I'm getting a lot of altcoins here. I'm just going to go a little bit faster. TVK US dollar. Right, this is Terra Virtua, I think. Terra Virtua. This is in the metaverse space, if I'm not wrong. This one's still in an uptrend, as you can see here. Still creating higher lows, higher highs. So, you know, it is pretty obvious that this one's in an uptrend. Is this low going to hold? That is the question. Probably not. It's probably going to fail and see a little bit of volatility. But, you know, I mean, we could hit 15, 16 cent level and still be in an uptrend here on Terra Virtua. If we start losing this level, then yeah, obviously, the summer lows is imminent if we lose this low. If we lose this low over here on Terra Virtua, which is the 17 cent level, which there is a high chance we won't lose it. There's a high chance we won't lose this level. Then if we do lose it, we are coming down to retest the summer lows. Markets are stagnant. Everyone waiting to see what happens, says Joshua. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. I'm pretty excited to see what Jerome Powell is going to say. I can probably give you an update on that. I think he's you know, very likely going to say that inflation is likely to continue. Inflation rates are going to go up, likely to continue. You know, we since March, you know, well, since January of this year, the entire year has had, you know, every single month higher inflation rates. I think it's not going to stop anytime soon. It's been every single month has been higher. We got 6.8 November. It should be about 7.2 or 7.4 in December, or this is what they say. I believe it's even at 10% levels. and interest rates are gonna stay, close to zero or even in negative. And we all know that this is usually a good sign for stocks and for markets. So I think that's what he's going to say, basically. I'm not sure if it's today or tomorrow. But if we take a look at the S&P 500, yeah, we're having a little bit of dippy action. We've got a major level on the S&P 500 that might be lost right now. If we start losing this level, we could see a little bit of a cascade event on the S&P. But usually what depends on what Jerome Powell says. We're having a little bit of bumpy action on Bitcoin right now. Let's take a look at BTC. Most importantly, guys, BTC will be the one that reassumes the bull market. And we are still in a bull market, really, even though you think we are in a bear market. But yeah, just for the people that think we are in a bear market, I think it's important to note that Bitcoin will resume the bull market for the rest of the cryptocurrencies, rest of the altcoins, guys. And the reason why I'm not saying we're in a bull market because I think we are, is because looking at the technicals, like I said, we have higher highs and we have higher lows on the macro. So as soon as we start losing 40k levels, then you could arguably discuss that we are in a bear market because we've lost the higher low here. So yeah, very important to note that, guys. If inflation goes up, I have to expect BTC and Ethereum will go up as a store of value. What do you say? What do you say? It all depends. All depends. If we got slightly inflation, I think it's going to be good. If we do see high inflation suddenly, it's not going to have an immediate good impact in the short term, I think. Retail shorters will get wrecked soon, says Matt. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Retail shorters will get wrecked. I mean, most bears are retailed right now. I see signs of whales that they are actually buying. And the whales have been manipulating the price of the downside, but they are they buy up, okay? They know how to buy the price levels to the downside and create this sideways action. They are professionals in creating these sideways actions. They were the ones that push the price down, but they're the ones that get the fear in the market and start scooping up those low levels. Right, let's take a look. Can you take a look at Matic? It holds at 1.70. Let's take a look at Matic Network straight away. Because Matic Network had an insane pump, but we were staying very, very cautious on Matic near the all-time highs. It's holding very nicely at that 170. I think Matic, no bear market for Matic. We didn't manage to break the highs from back in May, but we are creating solid higher lows here. Solid higher lows. So Matic could come all the way down to the $1.50 and still be bullish. Still be bullish in a macro bullish trend. And there is nothing better to have a macro bull trend like this. This is super healthy and sustainable. I do see Matic potentially one of those altcoins recovering if in first quarter of 2022 and breaking all-time highs because of this nice healthy uptrend that it's got. We don't want to see nothing like this because we know how this ends up. It's having small parabolas here, but they are pretty sustainable. They are correcting. They are, so I do see a very sustainable growth on Matic. Matic ultimate low potentially $1.50. If we do see Bitcoin come down to 42k levels, I think Matic might get a hit here, retesting the 150, slightly below the 150s. This is if Bitcoin goes down to the 41k levels in the next coming days. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it a short one On-chain metrics show whales buying from weaker hands. This is totally true. This is totally true. This is a pretty cool chart, okay? And this is mostly retail. I say paper hands, you know, are selling now at a loss and selling at these levels. And we haven't seen these levels since December of 2018. That was the bear market low. And also almost the low of the bear market of 2015. We can see also here paper hands selling, you know, at the lowest levels. So, and retail usually buy when we pump, right? You do see a retail FOMO at the top of the market. We did see a small one back in April. It was okay one. Nothing got to do with 2017. 2017 was much crazier than the one that we saw back in March and April of 2021. Guys, if you want to support the channel, make sure to check out the Bybit bonus that I got below or in the pinned comment. You get up to $4,100 worth of bonus, all depending on what you deposit. I get a small commission, guys. You get the best bonus. It is a way to help the channel also. On PrimeXBT also, you get 25% discount. All the tutorials are down below in the description. Make sure to follow our socials down below. Twitter, Telegram alert channel. We've got Discord down below also. Make sure to smash up that like button on your way out. And thank you, moderators, for the insane support. Joseph, thanks so much. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for the support. I'll be trying to take a look at a lot of the altcoins, guys, but we need to focus on the S&P 500. We need to focus on Bitcoin and also Ethereum, which has such a large market capitalization right now that it is one of them, you know. And also we can see Ethereum potentially outperforming Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, traditional stocks, they're the ones that we need to focus. If they do well, altcoins will do well. A lot of the altcoins will do bad, but good altcoins will be doing well, okay? Thank you very much, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Smash up that like button. Got all the socials down below to follow us. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.